It is better to talk to one another than to talk about one another, because when you start bringing in the third party, that is where you start bringing in conflicts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carisma Esther Patrick Asonganyi Adedamula, and this is a brand new episode of the Truth Be Told show. It's about time to send out love to somebody. It's about time to send out an appreciative note to one of those people who are amongst the world's influencers, pace setters, the people that are doing well, that are helping to change the generations and transforming lives. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to meet a man. Well, let me not let the cat out of the bag. When we unveil the letter, we are going to get to know him together. So stay with me. I'll be right back after the snap. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Probably the first time I'm meeting some of you today, and if that's the case, please do well to subscribe before we get rolling. On today's show, I feel so excited. Kendo?
I'm excited too.
Sylvie?
Super excited.
Okay. I probably must have said something that had made you to figure out what is about to happen here, else you will not be excited. I would have been the only excited person and said today. But well, let me first of all start by saying that you see me looking this flamboyant, like the Cameroonian flag. Oh, there's a man that is so standing behind me. And should I say beside me? No, he's not the husband. Around me, well, he's everywhere around me. And what I'm wearing as earrings, he got them for me as a birthday gift. This is really, really luxurious. It's not the regular. It wasn't picked from just anywhere. Well, I shouldn't talk about it too much. And you see me looking like should I say Ajara? Is it Ajara?
No, it's Haja.
Haja. Yeah, so maybe you should call me Haja for today. From India, actually. He also got me this beautiful piece from, it's an Indian wear, and that's why I'm excited, because today on the show someone wrote about him, and then I am dressed in everything that has got his touch. So this show means a lot to me. I don't know, it might mean a lot to him, but it started with me. So let's get to discover who gets to receive this letter. There's a lot of nice things about him that you will discover on the show, and I'm holding this piece of paper and it feels like it's Holy Ghost filled. Maybe because of who the letter is addressed to, but let's just get to discover him together. So I'll just read it out. It says, Apostle Steve, Sir, I am greatly amazed at everything you have accomplished in your life. When I see all that you are able to do for your children, Carisma inclusive, also Aja, it gives me the desire to be your daughter as well. Every day I sit and just wish I could experience what it feels like to be called your child and the blessings which comes with it. I desire to see God transform my life through you, just as He has used you to do for all those under your mentorship. I greatly admire the relationship you have with your children. I wish I could get that opportunity someday too. Well, you will. You are an excellent father and a model to everyone who knows you. You have proven that through your amazing results that speak volumes. May God continue to give you grace to manage all those He has put under your care and leadership. May He accord you strength to continue to walk in your calling and purpose. Thank you for everything you do for the kingdom of God. Keep shining your light everywhere you go. You are a blessing to me, Daddy, daily. Larissa Enongene. This is coming all the way from the US of A.
Wow.
From the United States of America. No, I'm not going to put this yet, because I feel like I should read over it like 4 times, because it's just that I don't want to overemphasize, because people will think that it's probably because it's my father. But you know, when someone has inspired you and has blessed you and has changed your life a lot, you can't even hide it. And this is it right here in this letter. Kendo, I feel so emotional. Maybe you should take over from now because I might not be, I don't have words.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm just like, this man is a father figure, is a mentor.
To everybody, to people who are not even around him.
This man is more than a president to me.
He is a president, the president of the utopian nation.
He is more than. You see him at that level, but to me, he is more than.
Well, it's not like I see him at a level. He's the president of the utopian nation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and we cannot really blot out that fact.
You cannot mingle about it.
It's a fact.
Nothing to.
Sylvie, you probably know and must have heard. If you didn't know, you probably must have heard about Reverend Steve. You have anything to say?
I've heard of him. He's more of a dad. A turning point, more than a president, like he said. He's actually one of the best men I've seen and I've known on earth. And I really love him.
You know, if a letter like this had not come for Reverend, I would definitely write one for him. And I will read it on the show. And this doesn't blot out the fact that I'm still going to write my love letter to him.
Me too.
Yeah, you too. I'm probably Sylvie too. Well, I say it all the time. If you get to check my social media, especially my Facebook, you'll see me posting about him, bragging about him all the time. It is because he's just more than inspiration. Yeah. And one thing that caught my attention in this letter is that this girl, she's based in the US. I don't know if she has ever met Daddy or not. But you know, she was able to identify the fact that Reverend has a good relationship with his children.
Yes.
And she kept saying that, I don't know if one day I'm going to have the opportunity Oh, Reverend Steve, you are a whole vibe. You are too many things put together, and we cannot deny the fact. You are a mentor, you're a teacher, you're a life coach. You have transformed my life greatly, and definitely is the same thing that you have done through your works, because she precised here that through his accomplishments, his good works, his results.
Yes, his results.
So probably Larissa Enongene is being inspired by your results right across the oceans in America. So we don't know how many people are being inspired in Asia, in Europe, in Latin America, and across the world. But we want to say that you are such a great man. We are inspired by you daily. Thank you very much for what you do and how you do it. Kendo, I am sure that you have a gift for Daddy.
Actually,
I have a gift, and CV has a gift for Daddy as well. Well, we have a collective gift. But before we give you, let's get your personal gift for Daddy on the show today first.
Apostle Steve actually is my personal father.
My father too.
And what I have learned all this while from him is that he wants a result.
Yeah.
And with that, when I look around every day, I see people moving out, running, helter-scattered for their daily bread. You see some people, they are running to the field for sports. Handballers, they are there. Footballers, they are there. Basketballers and all other sort of sports. All the ballers. Actually, the Bible makes me to understand that I will bless the works of your hands. Actually, God is actually the one talking here, that he will bless the works of your hands. And looking at the situation where a handballer is playing the handball, a basketballer is using the hands to play, I just got taken away by the footballers. I don't know what is their payback package. If you are playing football, what do you think will be your blessings? God is going to bless the works of the hands, not the works of the legs.
God is going to bless the works of their feet.
Actually, this profession, I don't know.
You don't understand. It's not biblical. The profession is not backed by the Bible.
Yes. So actually, to my own understanding, you're working for something which will have no pay. Please re-strategize.
Wait, hold on. Imagine that Samuel Etofis is watching us right now.
Yes.
That is someone who is known worldwide for his, should I say, well, I don't have the right word, but he's an icon when it comes to football.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo, the same thing. Are you trying to say that these people don't have a place in the blessings of God because they do football and not handball?
Please, I will not be in a good position to judge because the Bible, I base my understanding from the Bible. Yes.
Well, we are following the Bible.
I don't know how come they are known, but from the biblical aspect of it, I don't know how
they got blessed. Because they're really blessed. Those people are blessed.
You know they are blessed.
Yeah.
To me.
So are you saying that they should stop from being footballers to handball, or they should just simply use their hands to play football?
They should attribute their hands in playing the football.
They should use their hands in the place of their feet to play football.
I don't know how they are going to do it, but their hands should be involved.
Kendo, I'm not certain about where you will spend tonight after leaving this set, because I don't know. I'm not saying that Etofi should send men to arrest you and take you to prison. I'm not certain that that's where you're going to spend the night today, Bert. Thank you very much. So that was a special gift to Daddy. You know, Reverend always tells us in church that this guy is one of the people that he just needs to have around. He doesn't need to watch some sort of an extraordinary comedy, but each time he looks at his face, he gets to laugh. And that's why we had to prepare this special package for you, Reverend, from your very own Kendo. Kendo the Black Jesus. They actually look at, I was telling him the other day that he looks like the younger version of Daddy. Yeah. You know, when Reverend was much younger. So Kendo, I'm simply saying that you see the way Reverend looks.
Yes.
That's your future. That's how your future looks like.
Father, so
do you love it?
To him.
That's how your future looks like. Do you love it?
That's my future.
Do you love it? Well,
I love it.
You love the picture you're seeing.
I love the picture.
So you're definitely going to be sending your own love letter to Reverend.
I told you.
Thank you.
Soon.
Well, before we package this whole letter and send, there's a song that Daddy loves so much. It's in Yoruba.
Yoruba.
It's my favorite. Wow. It's my favorite praise song in Yoruba.
I'll do the beat.
You do the beat. Okay. So what you do?
Back up.
You do the singing.
Okay, the back up.
Yeah, you back up.
So I'm the lead singer. What if I don't get the words right? Because you know Yoruba, the pronunciations, you have to be very careful, even though you'll be insulting God rather. Anyway, we're just going to see how we can do it as a special gift for Reverend. So so soprano, lead singer, back up the drums.
Okay.
Should we start by humming like Mark?
Yes, we hum.
Imini tinje mini, olórúkọ ńlá, imini má ṣe bẹ̀rù. Imini tinje mini, olórúkọ ńlá, imini má ṣe bẹ̀rù. Olórúkọ la 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 la. O yigi 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 kábíyèsí. Ọba tó kárí ayé. Èmi ni má ṣe bẹ̀rù. Ẹ bá mi kọ kẹrẹ̀gà.
Èmi ni.
Okay. We tried. Thank you very much. That was a special song for you, Reverend. Larissa Enongene loves you so much. When I was talking to her, you know, every now and then she writes to me and she's like, I followed the service today live and it was so nice. I love the way Daddy was talking. This is your father. How do you get to talk to him? How do you relate with him? How do you do this and how do you do that? I love the way he's always projecting you and all of that. And I was feeling so proud about it, that someone gets to talk about my father like that. And so we are going to seal this letter.
Let me say something. He always says that if you love your juju, use it and hit it.
Use it and hit your forehead. I
can be proud of Daddy anywhere, anytime, anyhow.
You can use him and hit your forehead.
Yes. Because he's an example to be copied.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the letter is sealed. We are going to be sending it across, but before then, a little more about Reverend that people do not know. For those who don't know him, because this man is known worldwide, Europe, America, Latin America, Asia, underground, heaven. He's actually a citizen of the sky. Yeah. So I'm just going to give a little more about who Reverend Steve is. He is a prince from Nigeria, precisely from the Ekiti Kingdom. That's to say he's Yoruba. He's a senior pastor and founder of Hilltop Faith Ministries International, which is also known as a City of Success. He is a married man with 2 kids. married to a very beautiful Cameroonian woman. I think her picture should be running somewhere on the screens for you to see. He is former MTN Man of the Year in Nigeria. That's to say, Mr. Nigeria. He's currently the CEO of Hover Ventures, which is an agricultural project. He is also the CEO of Better Life Initiative. He is an accountant by profession, a business consultant and life coach. He is former commercial and runway model, amongst so many other stuff that he does. And he is popularly referred to as the celebrity preacher due to his exceptional and result-yielding way of doing ministry. Just like Larissa mentioned earlier, that his results is what caught her attention. And so, Reverend is a whole vibe. If you want to meet him in person, you want to visit his church at El Dorado Como in Yaoundé, or you just visit the branch in Douala, Santa Lucia, behind the Santa Lucia at, is it Bonaberry? Ancien Road Bonaberry in Douala. So you can catch him either there or here. And if you go to Douala and you don't find him there, you will find his spirit there, because he has bad children that that stand in his position when he's not there. And that's the more reason why we are so proud. So this letter is for you, Reverend, and we are definitely coming over to drop this off. Hopefully you are watching this show and you know that something is coming your way. So this is how we call it a day after we must have dropped the letter.
Letter from where?
From the US of A.
US of
United States of America. Yes.
Larissa. Wonderful. What does everything here now? Well, Leah, I will write to her. I will reply to her. Write to her. This is cool. Every time she checks on me. Oh, Leah, thank you very much. Your words are very touching, and I'm so happy and glad you took up the initiative to write to me, and I'm happy. And you know, you and I, it's been many years over the decades. Yeah? God bless you. Thank you very much. You're welcome every time, and you can call me. You can talk to me. You're always welcome. Thank you.
And she asked that I had a t-shirt.
Oh, wonderful.
Do you have something you want to say to Reverend, or do you have some people you want to give a shout out to before we leave? Kendo, CV, but
okay.
Excuse me, ladies first. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, to all the viewers out there, everybody watching me, I love you, and Mom, Dad, Reverend Steve, we love you.
CV always loves people. Her love is always too big.
Okay.
Kendo.
Well, I love you guys. I love all the viewers out there. And I want to tell you that we are out here, we are fighting against hate speech in our community. And in whatever way you have been hate speech, please don't try to return it. Try to be positive and tell only the truth.
Yeah.
I love you all, and till next edition.
I love you so much. Thank you for always being here with us. Thank you for staying with us all the time. And thank you very much for always staying right to the end. Until next time, this is Carisma. See ya soon. Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of the Truth Be Told Show. My name is Carisma, and over time I have gotten to realize that you can send out love to somebody, but you can go way over that by authenticating it. If you attach that note or that love or that word with a gift, and so that is what we're going to be doing on the show today. Someone is very lucky and will be receiving a letter from somebody who is also very special, but we are authenticating it by attaching a gift to the love letter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time to delve into the show proper and get to read out the letter, but I think there is someone who is missing on set, right? Let's get to meet Mr. Phenomenal. It's a brand new day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. I am so glad to have you on set, Tata.
Same here.
It's always a pleasure.
I'm also elated. You know, being on the set with you, oftentimes I get inspired. There is always some new vibes that come in because I'm exchanging with you. Your
That's
caliber.
my letter.
Yeah, your caliber, your timber. You just have some substance. Everyone would like to listen to you. Everyone would like to see you. I mean, coming to you, attaching with you, it's just so phenomenal.
Thank you so much. So what do you have for the people today?
Meantime, I want to tell people who are listening to us, who are watching us from across the world, that hate speech, which is the boiling point on the which we want to kick out from our society. Hate speech is just like prostitution. Hate speech is just like corruption. Yeah, you may be thinking that one is bad and one is less bad. But the fact of the matter is that hate speech is like corruption, but prostitution is better than hate speech. It's somehow logical.
Well, I'll not go for any.
Yeah, prostitution is better than hate speech because prostitution destroys the integrity of an individual.
Yes.
But hate speech destroys the entire community, just like corruption destroys the entire community. So let us try to kick out what destroys the community in its entirety, and then we delve into other things.
Ouch, that takes us right into unveiling the letter that we have for today. This letter is addressed to Mrs. Tanya Miriam Lafortune, and she lives in Yaoundé, Cameroon. I feel that lots of people who live in Yaoundé just have a lot of good vibes, good aura around them.
True.
Yeah. Everyone on the show receiving a letter is in Yaoundé. So let's find out what we have in here. Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Turn on.
Wow.
I have a thing for this writing.
Yeah, there is something.
The letter is written out in pen, like somebody copied this, but it looks like it's typed. It's beautiful. It's clean. Visible.
The characters are just romantic. I find something heart-aggrandizing in the letters. I mean the morphology, the shape of the paper.
So we're going to read this out. So the letter reads, "Dearest Mimi, truth be told, you know one of the most difficult things to do was for me to choose who to write to. Yes, I have a lot of people to appreciate or praise behind the cameras.
Behind the bar.
But I prefer someone who needs to hear and feel every word I write. So I choose you, Auntie Miriam." Yeah, it's about the feeling that you give from your letter. Yeah, so it continues. "You have been my first ever role model as a young girl. Truth be told, you have always been so different. And one thing that is inarguably true is that you are so strong and hardworking. You are so caring and have a good heart. Truth be told, when counting those who believed and still believe so much in me, I count you first. You believed in me when I was yet to find my identity. The way you go about it has always given me assurance that indeed God has deposited something valuable in me, and as a result, I believed more in myself too. Thank you for being my ultimate babysitter. Thank you for being my small mother. Thank you for being a safe space. Thank you for believing and supporting me. Auntie Miriam, to whatsoever challenge you may be facing, I want to let you know it's over." And she puts the over in caps. Yeah, in caps.
In uppercase.
She says, and she ends the letter by saying, "You won. I love you, Nkem." That is from Nkemlin. Nkemlin is a young, very beautiful dark-skinned girl. She lives in the Southwest region. She's a very, very amazing entrepreneur.
Married? Is she married?
Single.
But you remember I'm single too.
Well, I don't know if she's searching or if she's ready to mingle here.
That's
but
cool.
This is about Miriam.
That's cool.
This beautiful piece was for Miriam. And the words, they went straight into my heart, Tata. I don't know about you.
I want to say that this is a kind of letter I like to read every time. But first and foremost, in that letter, we find recognition. She has recognized the role the lady has played in her life.
Yes.
That notwithstanding, she has gone further to motivate the lady too, which means that what iron sharpeneth iron. And also, the game is collective, but the objective is one.
And that's what we are all about.
The fact is, Rome was not built in a day.
Yeah.
Rome was not built in a day. The Spartan may die, but will never surrender. We have to keep moving. While Ronaldo is playing and scoring the goals, if there is no defender, he's going to absorb and be walloped with a lot of goals. So the teammates also play a role in ensuring that we have the victory.
Exactly. I am very particular about these people that are receiving letters. You realize that it's not just someone who is sitting in their home sleeping all the time. There's always something very particular about them, or they are doing something. They are trying to do something, and then it is actually influencing lives. 3, just in case you need any accessories to add to your wardrobe, if you want to storm some particular kind of events, because it's not for every event that you wear everything. There are particular outfits that go, so you can get to Miriam so that she can help blend your wardrobe for you. Tata, at this point in time, I think we should give out shout outs to the people that are behind the success of this show. We have a lot of people who have supported in one way or the other. Some people sent words, some people sent gifts. So some people just put all this together, make it beautiful. Those who have been with us when we're out for the campaign. So we'll be sending shout out to every school that we first of all went to, and the school authorities. Talk of Lady Birds, a group of schools.
They were very receptive.
So receptive and welcoming. Principal Mr. Ballon Joseph, Mekucha Bilingual Academic, Principal Mr. Chivalry, Vice Principal, I think, no, Principal. Mr. Chivalry. We went to schools like Le Cocotier. So many other schools that we might not be able to remember right now. Schools in the Southwest. And all that. So we are sending a big shout out, and we're also sending a shout out to Brian Afanyu in the US. He's one of the first people that I shared this vision with, and he was like, go ahead, I give you my full support. There is Binla Lambert. Binla has been so instrumental. He's a smart strategist. He gave me a lot of strategies on how to run the show. We have Mika Power. He came around for the campaign the day we went to Lady Bird. And then oftentimes he will call to be like, how is everything going? How, put this way, put this way. Thank you so much. So many people that we might not be able to mention right now. So that takes us to another side of the show. I'm sure everybody's already expecting this, so, right?
Because the energy is already up there.
The energy is already up there.
We want to get heightened. We want to get them to blow the city.
So we are going to make welcome someone I always call the pastor.
The pastor.
There's something very peculiar about him that people love. I personally just love him. The aura around him makes me want to laugh all the time, even without him uttering a word. So let's have Kendo on set.
Hello, Carisma, Tata.
Hello.
I'm really delighted to be among you guys today.
It's always a pleasure to have you.
And today I'm going to just throw out this. The Bible says 1,000 shall fall by your side and 10,000 by your side, and none shall come beside you. But I want you to take this out. Just try to imagine. If you're walking by the road and 2 people fall by your side, and you take another step, you meet another 3 people falling. Are you sure you're going to stand? You're going to pick a pair of clean heels, actually. You will not stand. But the Bible makes us to understand that they shall not come beside you, but where's your faith? You will run. You will run for your dear life, because
I particularly will run because I'll be thinking that maybe someone is shooting from one angle. Actually, that's why people are falling.
And actually, you will run. Meanwhile, you have that assurance from the Bible that they shall not come beside you. You're just running because, I don't know.
Because you're human. You're scared. Well, people always say that heaven helps those who help themselves. So I should probably be running because I'm trying to help myself. And then maybe in my running, God now helps me.
Perfect.
Is that okay, Kendo? Will you say that?
No. Actually, the Bible says it shall not, meaning even if where you are, it shall not.
Okay.
So actually, you are protected 100%.
Okay.
You just have to be calm.
Thank you very much. So that was a special offer for Miriam, and just so that you can smile after digesting your letter. However, we are going to send this letter across to Miriam, and we are going to beautifully package it.
Yeah.
In our gift bag, branded, truth be told, gift bag. Yes, my dear.
One last word for Miriam. And I want her to understand that she is also in our course of Truth Be Told.
Yes.
Because she is the mother of many people, and she can be that one that can push through the message of to counter hate speech, and then let us live together, solidarity, coexistence, and what have you.
Yeah, so this is it, Miriam. This is a gift from Kemlin. She loves you so much. We don't have a choice. We equally love you.
We love her.
I mean, the words were so sweet. It pushed us to love you. In fact, we are falling in love with you, Miriam. So we're going to get this across to Miriam. We are probably bringing it over to her. So if you stick with us, we're going to be going together to Miriam's house to drop this.
Just in a bit.
Just on a bit. Stay with us.
Hello, Auntie Mimi. Yes, I'm on my way to Vatican now. I'm coming. Yeah, so you just pick me up at Vatican Express. Yes, I'll be there. Alright, see you. Thank you. But you have to read the letter. Because after reading, you have to say something to this video so that the person should get it. But you know that you have received the letter.
No, you didn't tell me to prepare.
No, the only preparation.
What a surprise! You didn't tell me to prepare.
No, it doesn't need preparation. It doesn't need that much preparation.
My goodness.
In this convocation, I'll make sure that they'll not arrest you. I'll try to. Give you to pay back. She just needed to tell you this.
I love you. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you very much. I love you. I love you from my heart. And you forever remain the mama that you've ever been to me. You're my first child and that you'll ever be. Thank you. Thank you for this.
So she said I should give you this face mask because she doesn't feel that she can buy anything that can pay you back. But during this period of corona,
It's not a gift, it's the heart that gives.
yeah.
So I like it. Thank you very much. I'll cover it.
My goodness, I have never been this emotional. Like, did you see her crying? The letter went so deep, as in straight to the heart. And this is exactly what we are talking about. It doesn't cost you anything to just tell people how good they are doing. And before we get to say goodbye on this edition, because I really don't have words after such an emotional break, I don't have the words to keep talking, but that was just everything. It felt like everything, and I am happy that the words came to her the way they did and that she received it the way she did. It was such an amazing moment. Just looking into her eyes and see her cry, tears of joy, was everything. It meant everything to me. Thank you very much, Emmeline, for touching Auntie Mimi, your small mother, in such a profound way. Before I go, let me remind you that it really doesn't hurt to just look at people and tell them that they're doing well. And also remember that this is a season where we only share love, so you get to distribute love as much as you can. Do as much as you can to be positive throughout this season. Let me even challenge you to take a month where you only get to say positive things. Say nothing negative, even if people throw negativity at you. Just reciprocate it with love. Thank you very much for always staying. This is the Truth Be Told show, and until next edition, have a lovely time.